What to do, YouTube? I'm David Sexton. This is Sexton EDT, and today we're going to do a quick EDC bag dump with my Nomatic Travel Pack backpack. Let's get into it. So if you checked out my quick review of this guy last video, I'll link it to the end of this video if you didn't catch it. Anyway, I went over how this was currently my favorite EDC backpack. Video before that was the one where I'll go over my REI travel organizer, which is phase 2, I guess. Phase 1 is what I got on me. Phase 2 is the REI bag. This would be phase 3. This is what I carry on my back if I need to carry a lot more stuff if I'm going for an extended period of time. Especially, I worked for 24 hours on base, so I have to go there, carry a lot of stuff. Nonetheless, we'll get right into what I carry in this guy. So without further ado, let's go in the front pocket here. I have these two little blue zip ties to help me differentiate which zippers are which, because if they are down here at the same space, I don't want to try to figure out and pull the wrong one. So I use these zip ties. So first things first, we have these cool gussets so it doesn't completely fly open and get me open. But anyway, I have this guy right here, which is I don't even know what brand this is. Honestly, I've had it for so long. I don't even make this exact model anymore, but I'll have something similar linked into the description. But this guy is a little battery bank. It's 20,000 mAh. I'm gonna charge my phone up a couple times. It'll get my iPad mini charged up all the way. And this will actually keep me from losing charge on my MacBook Air. It doesn't quite charge it while I'm using it, but it will register some juice so I don't drain it as quickly. It also has a cool little wireless charging key, QI. So it'll charge the AirPods Pro, it'll charge the iPhones, it'll charge pretty much anything that uses wireless through the Qi. Another cool thing that this has is it has built-in cables. So I've got USB-C on one side and Lightning on the other that stays connected, but I can pull them all the way out as I just did and use the USB-C ports if I have another cable that I want to use USB-C for. So that makes it really convenient, and then it's just got a regular USB-A port at the top. Another thing that I really love about this is that it has the prongs that fold out of this guy like that. So I can charge this directly in the wall, charge off of it, pass through charging for this guy. So let's say I'm in a hotel or wherever, I've got this plugged into the wall, I'm charging my devices, I wake up, my devices are charged, and this battery is now completely charged as well, so I can charge on the go for that day. It's really cool. Keep this little mini Joby Gorilla Pod, got the little phone mount on it. Nothing really to write home about, but when I want to set up the iPhone for a shot, video, conference call, whatever, that thing is super convenient to have. Keep those in the two front stretch mesh pockets. Then I just have a couple pen pockets here with a couple Sharpies and a zebra pen so that I always have a writing utensil. This pocket here zips open behind here. I keep a little folded up shopping bag. You never know when you might need to pick up some groceries while you're going back and forth, or just makes a cool overflow bag. Folds up into a nice little convenient package, but folds out to be a nice sized nylon shopping style bag. This pocket here will also fit a passport. Sometimes I'll keep my passport in there when I'm traveling, or sometimes I will also keep it up here. This is an RFID blocking pocket here, but right now I just have a nice size little scratch notebook just in case I need it. But that's RFID. It also has a locking mechanism on it to where if you had a lock, you could keep debit cards, things like that, and it's RFID, so you're safe from trying to scan your numbers. Then it has this little gusset here that keeps whatever you put on this side closer to the bag and out of the way of what you have in that pocket. And what I keep here is a nice little cheap bag from Amazon, which I'll have links in the description for all of these things, or something similar if I can't find the exact things, because a lot of these things I've been rocking for years, pretty old stuff. But this just has a bunch of different dongles and cords and cables and charging pucks, and I'll probably do a standalone video on this guy, so subscribe if you want to catch that later. nice little kit here. I just keeps everything organized. Pretty much all the things that I could possibly need, but don't necessarily need at all times, but I want on me. Then you have these 4 pockets here. This is actually just kind of an emergency toiletries kit. I have a little thing of toothpaste, a little toothbrush, a little thing of deodorant wipes, and some little shower wipes in here too. So just imagine if I'm stuck at an airport or stuck longer at work, or I get to work and I run out of those type of essentials. I have a couple days worth of things like that in this cool little pouch from CLC. Came in a 3-pack. They're really good for the money. I'll have these linked as well. Then I have just an emergency trauma boo-boo kit. Has bandages, band-aids. I think I have some, surgical gloves in here. There's a rat's tourniquet in there as well. Just a stop the bleed, get you to a better provider alive type of kit. So that's what I keep in there. Just have 2 quick little notebooks. I don't normally carry those with me. I just kind of threw those in there. Just, a lot of times I'll throw like a MacBook charger or something in there if I'm running back and forth. But the new MacBook Air keeps its charge so much I hardly have to charge it. Keep a charger at work, so I don't really run with anything in that pocket anymore. I had these laying around, so just to have some extra notebook paper, threw those in there. And then in this pocket, it's just an extra neck gaiter. We don't really have to wear masks anymore, but it's nice to have if I need it. So that's pretty much it for that pocket. Then up top in this quick grab, I have just some wired headphones in case I'm, editing a video or something like that, and some hand sanitizer. So that's all there is for that. One cool thing is if I do want to, like if I am traveling, I want to throw my phone in this pocket here, there's a little bit of a pass-through that I can run from here to up into here. That's pretty neat, through a little hole that's right here that'll run up and go in there, or I can charge something in this front pocket if that's the way I'm rocking. But nonetheless, that's it for those 2 pockets. Now we'll get into the main little bit here. Because of the angle of these zippers sometimes and the aqua guard of these zippers, it can be hard to get open sometimes. So I'd rather have a little bit more stiffness and know that my stuff's not going to get wet on the inside. Then you might recognize this. It's my REI V.2 kit. There's a video that you can go check out on my channel, but that has my iPad mini, some essentials that I use with my iPad mini that are in there. Then if we continue zipping down some more, I just keep like a book. It's a big one. This one is Crossroads by Jonathan Franzen. Haven't quite cracked into it yet. Finishing up one more book, then I'm going to get into that. So that is pretty cool there. Then the top flap of this guy has some zippers here. I just keep some extra cables, a little lipstick battery charger, just in case I need to grab real quickly. This one I don't have anything in, but they're both the exact same size. Kind of tends to, the more you stuff in here, the more it gets into the main body of your bag. So that's a pretty nice sized book, so try to keep that much room there. You might recognize this handle here. Keep the finger off the trigger. That's the Plasti Blaster. Normally this is on my person. I just kind of wanted to show what it would look like inside the bag. It will fit smaller type firearms, especially if you pocket carry. SIG 365 will fit there. Probably the new Hellcat will fit there. Glock 43 will probably fit there. Inside of a holster. I'm not just putting that in the bag, guys. I'm not doing that. But anyway, that Plasti Blaster right there, in case you wanted to carry, would fit in there. Just wanted to throw that in there as a gee whiz. I don't suggest doing that. Up here, there is a little key keeper. I don't know if you can see that, but it will spring back. There's a little hook. You can actually move it down to that bottom one where I just moved that pretty dangerous Plasti Blaster there. You can also hook it down there, but comes with the bag. That's a nice little guy. I don't use that regularly. Usually my keys are hanging off my hip. Just wanted to show that off as well. That is a feature. Over here, you have another. These are a little bit more voluminous than these guys are. They're a little thinner. But, this is, again, usually on my hip. Pocket knife, flashlight, and a Fisher space pen will go there. But it'll fit right in there. Nice little situation there. Then in here, this is also my little pocket kit that I'll be going over in a spring EDC pocket kit video that'll be coming, so stay tuned for that. I told you to subscribe before. Well, I'm going to tell you to do it again. Go ahead and do that. You'll get to watch these videos some more. Aren't you having fun? I know I am. Anyway, that's it for this portion. If you watched the review, or if you watch it after this video, this guy does zip out and give you more body. Then this guy becomes a separate situation where you can put, you know, travel clothing or whatever you want and have two sections, or you can roll that out of the way and have one big luggage type packing scenario, whatever. So that's it for the main guy right there. We'll zip. Like I said, they can be a little tough, but I don't normally zip it all the way down. So if you're just going from, you know, here to here, it's not that difficult. It does kind of get around the corners a little bit. If that bothers you, you might want to look at a different bag, but it doesn't really bother me all that much. And again, I'm good with a little bit of stiffness as long as I know my stuff is not getting wet. Then there's also these guys on the side. They magnetically shut when you don't need them, but they do have a good bit of stretch. I normally would keep a umbrella on this side. It rained today, it's drying out. Didn't want to have a wet umbrella in my bag. So this guy will stretch, close back up about like so, and it will fit a hydro flask. This is a 30 ounce. It will fit a 40 ounce. So yay for that. That'll go in there. Now we've got one more compartment here. Zips open, and we have our laptop area. Just some files, some business papers in there, and this guy velcros open. I don't keep anything in there really, but I had an iPad mini laying around that I wanted to throw in there and show it would fit. Then I keep my M1 MacBook Air in a leather sleeve inside of the main laptop compartment. This will fit a 16-inch MacBook Pro pretty nicely as well. I also don't hardly ever use that Velcro thing, but you can Velcro this down on the inside and it's out of the way, so you don't have to constantly fumble back and forth with that guy. So another thing that I did find was that the M1 MacBook Air will fit in this tablet sleeve pretty nicely, actually. I don't carry it that way because I use that leather sleeve as an extra protection, but I did think that that was pretty cool that that would go in there like that. So anyway, that is the Nomatic 20 to 30 liter travel pack, and this is what I carry on a daily basis. It's a good bit of crap that I carry back and forth with me, and I still had some room to spare. It served me well, but stay tuned. We might be finally retiring this guy and trying something else for a daily carry. So again, for the third time, go ahead and hit that subscribe for me if you don't mind. There'll be more videos like this coming, and appreciate you sticking around if you stuck around this long. If you got some value out of it, hit the like button, and until next time, live free or don't.